Hi, I'm Julia. Have you ever wondered how to keep fish happy and healthy in aquaculture systems? Well, lucky for you, Wageningen has a course on that. Today, I'm going to be following the course Nutrition, Welfare, and Reproduction in Aquaculture Systems. Let's go find out more about how the fish actually behave. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and the structure of the course?
I'm Jonas Rama. I'm one of the staff members of Aquaculture and Fisheries Group, and my specialty myself is that I'm a nutritionist, so my background is animal nutrition, and currently my research is strongly focused on nutrition of fish and how to feed fish in order to let them grow in a proper way.
And then how do you translate this knowledge to the students through the course?
It's given to the students in the form of class lectures. This is a bit classical one, but the group is often a size of 20 to 30 students. But in this class it's very interactive, so it's a lecture by me and often asking questions, and then students can reply to that yes or no. That is one part. Another part of the course is spent on practical exercises. And this can range from computer practicals that they have to formulate an optimal diet, but it can also involve real hands-on work with fish, and that can be a stress practical. And this afternoon you will take a look at how fish are behaving, or at the behavior of fish. It's a course which is given in the Masters of Aquaculture and Marine Resource Management, and it's a preparation for doing a major thesis in aquaculture and fisheries.
So what we are doing right now here is just observing the shrimp and see what the behavior is. And unfortunately now in the afternoon, so they are night active, not day active. So they're not doing a lot, but if they're chasing each other or walking above the ground, then our nerves can widen down. So that's why we observe the behavior of the shrimps.
See that the white tilapia is chasing away the others, so he's claiming territory. There's also a white one up there, and he's just resting and not being chased away by all the others who are fighting. So the territory clash.
And then what do the students do themselves? They just observe the fish?
Well, the assignment is first is that they are asked to evaluate the welfare and also indirectly health status of the fish, and that they are asked to take a look around during the visits to the facility. So they are said, okay, take a look what you see, and then make the observations, and then meanwhile the supervisor, normally there are one supervisor per 10 students, walks around and asks questions, and will also give a demonstration. And at the end of about 3/4 to 1 hour, the students are asked to come back, and then there is a feedback on what did they observe, and then it's an interaction what they think about. And then one of the things is to demonstrate also that the behavior of the fish can be altered by the observer in itself.
What was your experience with it, with the live observations?
Well, if they move a lot, it's very, it takes a long time to really get all the behavioral, all the behaviors.
Yes, that's a good thing, that's true.
So that if you take a look at the fish, that you might change it. So one of the things you see with those fish here is that when you first look, that you see a certain kind of behavior. If you're very close to the aquaria, you will see that they are very active, and if I put my hand on top of the aquaria, they will all come to the surface, and the only thing that they have is that they are fat only in the morning, and they are quite hungry. So you're altering the behavior. Whereas if you would stand 10 meters away in the room and would look underneath in between the aquariums to the other side, you will see that the behavior within those tanks of tilapia will be completely different.
There's quite some aggression in those tanks. So one of the things is that normally you have 2, 3 dominant fish in. But recently, with somehow the fish we are getting in, there's more dominance in it.
In this setting with now tilapia, you will see that those are the very white colored fish with a very nice black stripe at the back. And the question is that the students do not know on forehand why they are different. And this is the fact that those are the ones who are dominant in the group.
Okay, my name is Gita. I'm studying MSc of Aquaculture and Marine Resource Management, and now we are doing practical for fish nutrition, welfare and reproduction, and now we are doing about behavioral practical. So we observe how the tilapia, shrimp, and guppy and trout, how they swim, how they behave in the.
So what do you think you get out of this style of learning rather than just being in the classroom?
Yeah, I think it's interesting to have a practical use of a laboratory like this because we would like to know how it's practical actually in the field. That in the reality, we don't need just to face the theory in the classroom, but we also know how it's practically done in the field. So this is like the miniature of how we do it in the field.
And what do you think is the benefit for the students to having this additional laboratory experience?
What is important in it is at first that they are aware that if you are thinking about the setting of culturing fish for food production, that you're dealing with live animals, and that welfare is also an issue in fish. It's not something which is hidden beneath the water surface, that fish do have interactions with each other and that fish can be stressed in it. That is one aspect. But also that they are aware that, for instance, behavior of the fish can be very indicative also from a production point of view, whether conditions are optimal or not. So if the conditions are not optimal, you often see that, for instance, if the water oxygen levels are too low, that fish will come to the surface, gasp for air, or will go especially to the inlet of the water inside the tank or inside the pond. If those kind of things are happening, it gives an indication that something is not going right in your production setting. So from a practical point of view, for practice in future, that is important to know. On the other hand, if they want to become a researcher, it's often also very important to have idea what is the welfare status, how is the well-being of your animals in such a setting, and then knowledge about behavior is an essential part in it. An animal always tells how it feels if you can look at the good conditions for it.
Who knew that fish behavior could be influenced by standing right in front of the tank like I am right now? If you're interested in learning more about aquaculture, lab style lectures, or lectures in general, please check out the Wageningen website.